Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today is February 8th, I believe. 9th. It is Tuesday, February 9th, and I figured it would be a good day to pick up the camera and vlog a little bit because it's been a while. I've been doing so much home organization and it's been so fun, but I like to throw these videos in every now and then as well. So this morning we are going over to Mom's and I'm going to help her with her Cricut machine. I gave her my old machine and she's gonna make a few shirts. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys like a little tutorial on how to use the Cricut machine if you are a total beginner. I'll take you guys through that process. Anyways, I am making myself some breakfast right now. I just made some gluten-free oatmeal with some brown sugar, vanilla, and salt, and then I have oat milk in there as well. So good. So if you guys don't follow me over on Instagram, then you probably missed the big update where I found out I am allergic to over 17 different foods, and it was a huge shock, but I feel like I'm finally getting some answers to some of my symptoms like my eczema, my gut health, hormonal issues that I've had going on for quite some time. So anyways, I have a list on my fridge of all of the food items that I'm allergic to. I have totally eliminated those foods from my diet for 1 week today. So it was such a shock to the system at first, but I feel like I'm finally getting into a flow of things. So I'm feeling better, but yeah, I am making the adjustments needed to get those foods out of my diet altogether. So maybe later today we'll clean out the pantry of food items that I can no longer have and things that I know that Taylor and Brooks won't eat either. That way I can give them to someone and they can still get put to good use. So we're gonna just take you guys along our day with us, but for now, we are just hanging out in the kitchen and about to head down to Mom's. Alright, I'm going to walk you guys step by step on how to use a Cricut machine. Here are some of the supplies that you'll need to get started, and I also recommend using an easy press for all of your heat transfer projects. It just makes things a little bit easier. So to start out, if you have never used a Cricut machine before, you're going to need to download Cricut Design Space and get that on your computer. You'll open that up and transfer it over to your applications folder. From there, you will open it up and then you'll create a Cricut ID, and this will be your login information for getting onto Cricut Design Space. So you'll just choose whatever Cricut machine you have. You'll set up all of your information and then you'll be ready to go. So once you're in Cricut Design Space, you will make a new project. This is one that my mom bought from Etsy, and we're going to import it straight into Design Space and then adjust the size as needed. Then from there, we're going to measure the design on the shirt, and I like to use this mat because it does have a ruler on it. So from there, I will mirror the image and then I will plug my machine in and send the design off. And then we will load our mat with the heat transfer vinyl. You want to make sure that the shiny side is down, and then set your dial on your Cricut machine, if you have the Explorer, to iron on, and then let it do its magic. It is as simple as that. Once the project is cut, you're going to take that vinyl off of the mat. Then you're going to weed out all of the pieces of vinyl that you don't want, stick the design on your shirt, and then press it down for about 30 seconds. And I usually repeat this process twice. So these are the shirts that we made, and they turned out so well. This is such an easy project and a great beginner project as well if you are new to the Cricut machines. back home now, and I wrote down a few questions that I feel like are common things people ask when they want to know more about the Cricut machines. You guys know I love my Cricut machines. I've used them in so many videos. I make signs with them. I do all kinds of stuff. So I get a lot of messages over on Instagram on how to use the Cricut machine. What do I need to get started? So I'm going to answer all of those questions in this video. That way you guys can reference it if you are looking to buy a Cricut machine for yourself. So first off, what is a Cricut and what does it do? So the Cricut machines are just a cutting, drawing, and scoring machine that you can have for crafting. There's a couple different Cricut machines. You've got your Joy, which is the littlest machine that is out on the market. It's great for labeling things. It's great for smaller signs, and it's so nice to just pick up and take with you. It also has an option to not have to insert a mat in. You can get specific vinyl to cut it very easily and quickly. That's a great machine if you want like a super fancy label maker. That would be the way to go. There's also the Explore, which is the first Cricut machine I ever bought, and I love that thing. It was a workhorse. It cuts all kinds of vinyl, fabric, it can do cardstock, and it has a turn knob where you can select whatever kind of material you are working with. It's such a good machine, so good. Highly recommend it. It's very easy to use. You can plug it right into your computer or you can hook it up by Bluetooth. It's just a really nice machine. And then the newest model that they have out is the Cricut Maker, and I just got this probably 3 months ago and I love it. So you just have more options on what kinds of materials you can cut. I know you can cut some types of wood, you can do leather, you can switch out the types of blades that go in the machine. It's all around such a good machine. But if you want an all-in-one type of cutting machine, the Cricut Maker is the way to go. And how do the Cricut machines work? Basically, you design your project on Cricut Design Space on a computer, then you'll send that design to your actual cutting machine. You'll load your mat with whatever material you are working with. You'll send it through, it'll cut it, and then you can get it out and create whatever your heart desires. It's so much fun. I also get the question a lot, can I make money with my Cricut machine? And I am here to tell you absolutely. When I was in college, I started a small Facebook page where I sold monogram shirts, cups, decals, all sorts of things, and I made it all with my Cricut machine. I had a Cricut Explore, and it wasn't a fancy one. This was probably 7 years ago, so it was an older model, but it did such a wonderful job at creating the designs of shirts. You could do wedding gifts, you could create personalized anything, literally whatever you can dream up, you can probably make with your Cricut machine. So yes, you absolutely could make money with them. And then the last question that I feel like I get quite a bit is, what's a good beginner project? Because I know a lot of you guys have the Cricut machines now, but you're so scared to get it out of the box. And I would recommend just starting out simple. Maybe get a cheap shirt from Hobby Lobby. I know they have some that are like $2.99. Grab one of those, get some heat transfer vinyl, and make a simple like monogram or just one word, a small little decal for your shirt, and then use your iron, use a heat press. I love the Easy Press by the Cricut brand. It's so nice, such a game changer compared to using an iron, but an iron will do. So you can just put that on your shirt. You'll make the design in Cricut Design Space, then send it to your mat, load the correct measurement of vinyl, it'll cut it, and then you can take it out, weed it, and then put it on the shirt and iron it. Such an easy little project. You could also do the same thing, but maybe do a tote bag. You can use the same heat transfer vinyl, super easy. And then if you wanted to do a decal on a cup, say you got a mug or some type of Yeti cup and you want to make a decal for it or a monogram or something, you can make the sticker using regular vinyl, and you'll need some transfer tape. Try one of those simple projects to get started. Look up YouTube videos on how to use the Cricut machine if you're stumped. I'm sure there are videos that literally walk you through step-by-step project, and hopefully that little tutorial I just just did helped as well. So yeah, thank you to Cricut for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I'm always so honored to work with them and to give you guys some more info about Cricut. All right, I am starving. It's 11:44, so I think I'm gonna make myself some scrambled eggs, but they're not really eggs since I have an egg allergy. I've been using this product right here. It's called Just Egg. It's a plant-based scramble. Oh my gosh, it's so good though. I kind of like it better than regular eggs. I never thought I would say that, but my grandma told me about it. So I ordered it like that same day and I've almost used up a little over half. Yeah, I've been making scrambled eggs quite a bit for lunch, and then I'll show you guys the sausage that I've been making as well. It's the Applegate chicken and maple sausage. It's so good. It's gluten and casein free, no nitrates or nitrites. I think that's how you say that. No antibiotics, and it's just so good. So I'm gonna make some of these. I'm gonna make some of the eggs. We'll be rocking and rolling. And then I did pick up this Earth Balance butter. It's vegan and it's really good as well. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this before I make the eggs.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow.
All right, there we have it. So good. I'm also going to make one of my liquid IVs. I love these. Brooks does too. We like the strawberry ones, and then I also have one at nighttime that I've been taking. I think it's like blueberry lavender maybe. But just one little packet you can put into, I think it's like 1 bottle of water, so like 16 ounces. You mix it up, but it gives you enough hydration like you have drank 3 bottles of water. So that is amazing. Plus I just like the way it tastes too. So I'm going to mix this up and I will have that with my eggs and sausage. I'll put a link in the description box if you guys want to try the liquid IV out. It's so good. They have tons of flavors and it's super clean too. It's non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and it's made in the US. So I really do love these. Not sponsored, but I love liquid IV so much. These eggs are so good. If you have an egg allergy, it's not an egg beater, it's just an egg substitute. So,
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before.
I get egg and sausage.
On my pillow.
it's pretty good.
I don't make a sound when I
Oh,
shut
I'll
the
like that. I'll get egg and sausage.
Egg and sausage?
Yeah.
You don't have to wake up yet.
Big bite. Good?
We can spend all day in bed.
Gonna do a quick load of laundry real quick. If you haven't seen our last video, we just redid our laundry room. So nice. So if you want to see how we did the butcher block, the cabinets, I organized all of them really well. And oh my gosh, it feels so much better. So got everything lined up. I'm gonna switch these around and then I'm gonna go lay Brooks down for a nap. And then I think I'm gonna tackle the pantry after this. So let's go ahead and get rolling.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, so you make me strong.
Okay, Brooks is in bed and my mom just dropped off a coffee. I got a vanilla oat milk coffee from a local coffee shop that I love, so that was such a good surprise. Just finished drinking that, and I think I'm gonna tackle the pantry because I have so much food in there that I can't eat, and Taylor and Brooks won't eat either. So I'm gonna quickly go through that and see what I need to throw away. I also need to fold some laundry, so if you have something that you need to get done today, something on your to-do list, then let's do it together. Listen to this music, get motivated, tag me over on Instagram what you are up to, and let's get it all done.
Came along, couldn't look away. Somehow you turned my life completely upside down. And since you've been gone, there's no peace of mind. A foolish heart and healing thought I would be fine. No matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed.
Okay, so it actually wasn't too bad. I ended up keeping quite a bit of stuff though for Taylor and Brooks, but I did get rid of like some pancake mix, nutritional yeast, tomatoes, salsa. These have pepper in them, so I'm not able to eat those, which really stinks because they're so good. Almond, anything with almonds in it, so all of my almond butters, and all of these Verb energy bars have either almonds or coconut in them, or ginger. The ginger snap, I'm allergic to ginger, coconut, and almonds, so all of these, which, oh my gosh, this stinks, that all of these have that in there. They're super clean though, otherwise, so I'm going to give these to some of my girlfriends. And then also the everything but the bagel, it has almonds in it. So I'm going to give all these to, first I'm going to see if mom wants them, and then if not, I will see if some of my friends want them. But that's everything out of the pantry. The rest of the stuff, like I said, Taylor or Brooks will probably eat.
It's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. Nobody got the magic touch. How you make my heart rush. Why is that so hard to find? Nothing better than your kiss. Something that I can't resist. Can't forget the nights you were mine. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed. And no matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter who I try to love, it's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. I'm still gonna be dreaming of you.
I could be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. We could be gazing at the stars, but now it feels just like I wandered off into a room and closed the door behind me. I never gave the key to you, even though I wanted to. I should be trying something new, but now my body's aching. I'm tired of dwelling in the dark, it's just that my heart can't take it. I didn't know what it would cost me when I let you go. I feel alone, and I'm just singing, It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know could have been you. What a crime.
As I was cleaning, I thought it would be good to show you guys some projects that I've done with my Cricut machine. If you've been around here for a while, you know that I've made some signs and stuff for our home that I have made with my Cricut machine, and I love making seasonal signs. So I made some for fall, I made some for Christmas, and then I just made one for our living room. And what I like about it is you can literally customize it to whatever you want. So you can make whatever saying. I get a lot of my fonts from defont.com, so it's free and it's just so much fun. This is the latest sign that I've made. So I painted the sign itself with the Waverly chalk paint in the color moss, and then I took a piece of chalk and just rubbed it all over the board itself, and Taylor made the actual board. So he used some plywood, he trimmed it out, stained it. I think it's special walnut is the color of the stain. And then I used the Cricut with the long mat. I used the Cricut Maker for this one, but you could use the Cricut Explorer too. And I just made the words with the 12 by 24 mat, and then use some transfer tape, put it on. But the trick with signs is to get a good sealer before you put the letters on, because if I was to put this on with just the paint, it won't stick. So you want to do paint, sealer, letters, and then chalk over it. And that's the order that I made the sign in. So this is a huge sign too. So yeah, I just thought I would show that because this is one of my latest projects and it was so fun to make. Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us for just a little bit and giving an update on all of my food allergies. It's been such a journey in this 1 week that I've started it, but I will say that my eczema on my hands is doing much better. Like I said, if you want a full update on that, I have a highlight saved to my Instagram. It's just Kailyn_cash and it's called eczema. So I thought this would be a fun little catching you guys up on what's new and answering some questions about the Cricut. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe. I do all kinds of homemaking, home decor, and home inspo content here on my channel, and I would love to have you stick around. And if you have any food allergies, if you have a gluten, egg, or dairy allergy like I do, send me some of your favorite recipes down in the comments. You guys are always so supportive and I appreciate you commenting underneath my videos. That's actually what I'm about to go do now, is answer comments on my last video. And I try to get to as many as I can, but sometimes it gets away from me. So I'm gonna make sure to check the comments on this one and see if you guys have any recipes or ideas or suggestions on things that you have found that have been really good. So, and if you do have a food allergy, I just want to say that you're not alone. It's definitely not fun, but I'm really glad that I'm finding some answers. I did have a food allergy blood test. That's how I found out about the allergies that I do have. And some of them I had a higher reaction than others. So my highest reactions were eggs and coconut, and then the rest of them kind of trickle down, but there are 17 total. Anywho, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let me know if you have any other Cricut questions down below. I'll try to answer those as well. And if you have a Cricut machine, let me know how you love it and which one you have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.